Hello, fam. I'm so delighted to have you again in my YouTube channel. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Chigo's Dream Obubike TV. Have you ever wondered why that teenager or why the adolescents behave the way they do? Today, we'll be discussing 10 amazing facts about adolescents or teenagers. Relax, like, share, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you. Let's get straight into the video. We're talking 10 amazing facts about adolescents. 1. Adolescents are people between the ages of 10 to 19 years, as described by the World Health Organization. And teenagers are people between the ages of 13 to 19 years. 2. Adolescence is a transition between childhood to adulthood. That means they are not children and they are not adults. They are in between. It's a transition phase, and G. Stanley Hall describes this phase as a period of stress and storm because of the stressful activities that occur throughout that period. 3. Adolescence is a period of experimentation and exploration. Adolescents want to try new things. They want to have new experience. They want to experience something new. They want to lay their hands on something. They want to explore. They want to tour. So that's what you need to know is a period of experimentation and exploration. 4. Adolescents undergo several changes, one of which is physical and biological changes. And some of these physical and biological changes are, you see them increase in height, you see them growing very tall, you see them growing hairs in their armpits and their pubic region. You also see some skin changes. Some of them start having pimples on their faces, and at that time they're not comfortable. Also, there are also peculiar gender changes during adolescence. For the female, for the girls, you see them is an onset of menstruation. They'll start menstruating. Also, their breasts will begin to develop better. For the male, you see genital changes and the deepening of the voice. Some of these changes make them feel awkward and uncomfortable. 5. Adolescents begin to undergo psychological or emotional changes. They become overly sensitive about things. They're still having a feeling of uncertainty. You see them having mood swing. This period they're happy. The next time they're sad. You see them, they feel depressed. They become so nervous. They become self-conscious about themselves. Have you ever wondered before you may see your teenage daughter and you call her princess? Come and go to the nearby shop and get me something. She quickly takes the money and go to the shop and gets it. But adolescent, you call the same girl princess. Come and take this money, go to the nearby shop and get me something. What does she do? She goes back into the house, check her clothes if it's clean. If it's not clean, she'll go and change her clothes. She'll check her hair. If her hair is well done, if it's not well done, she'll go and comb her hair, take some powder, rub it together, apply and look good. She's becoming conscious about herself. You don't need to yell. You don't need to shout at her. She's undergoing her developmental milestone. Also, they begin to have conflicting thoughts. 6. Adolescents undergo social changes. They begin to ask some questions. Who am I? How do I fit in? What is that unique thing about myself? This is called self-identity. They want to start having a self-identity of who they are. Also, adolescents begin to undergo peer pressure. Some of these pressures can be positive, while some can be negative. Also, because why do they actually get pressure? Because they interact with their fellow peers and they're undergoing the same changes, undergoing the same transition, so they're easily influenced by their peers. Also, you see them having a sense of responsibility. Some of them want to help out in the house chores or engage in sporting activities in their school. Also, you see these particular changes make some people not comfortable. You see them having sexual attraction of the opposite sex. Yes, those feelings are normal. It's nothing to be guilty about. Also, what they actually need at this moment is responsible and mature adults that can actually help them during this phase. Also, they get easily influenced, especially by the internet and social media. 7. Adolescents begin to undergo spiritual development. They begin to have a deep thought. What is the difference between right or wrong? They begin to have moral consciousness. They begin to question the true existence of God. They believe more on what they see you do. It's not what you tell them to do. They have high regard about their role model, their teachers. They want them to live by example, not just to instruct them and tell them to do things. They begin to question, why do people suffer and die? 8. They begin to have an increase in independence and autonomy. And they want to be independent from their parents, they want to be independent from their family, and sometimes it leads to conflicts between their parents. You see adolescents having conflict with their parents because they want to identify, they want to be independent, they want to have the autonomy. And sometimes you see them trying to rebel against authorities. This crucial period needs to be handled with sensitivity. 9. They tend to have an increase in attention-seeking behavior and risky behaviors. Some of those behaviors can be risky sexual behaviors. Some of them can be increase in alcohol use, drug use, and self-harm, injury. So it's a period where responsible adults and mature adults also need to lead them and guide them to the right path. 10, and the final and the most important point. As adolescents, they have a poor sense of judgment and a poor decision making. Why? The prefrontal cortex of the brain is not well developed. This prefrontal cortex is a section of the brain that is responsible for decision making. And this portion continues to grow into adulthood. So sometimes you see them making poor decisions. You see them making decisions that are detriment to their health. That is why it is very important that we look at them for understanding. Okay? If you're a parent, are you a guardian, a teacher, a caregiver, a healthcare practitioner, a professional, it's very, very important to relate with these adolescents with understanding. Thank you for listening. Let me know your thoughts. Share your thoughts in the comment section. See you next time. We'll be having amazing content. Please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel.